89 goals for Iraq. Sorry, he's the most capped player, is Yunus Mahmoud, with 148 games. And he's now the head of the Iraqi FA. Definitely with his squad. And now the players are back on the field after that cooling break, or dehydration break. And of course, you can follow the match on your local TV broadcaster. The free kick is going to be taken by Iraq about 10 yards inside the Norwegian half from the right hand side, and again Amir Al-Amari. He is the player maker. We've seen him with all the free kicks we've taken so far. Al-Amari, long ball forward inside the penalty area, headed by Hashim, and a shot by Zayd Tahsid from 20 yards out, but it goes way over the bar. It's going to be a goal kick here for Norway. Play quickly here by Nyland. They have to find Torbjorn Hegem, the 27-year-old. Christopher Raya, the Brentford man. Of course, I'm sure during the dehydration break, I'm sure will be plenty of instructions here by Graham Arnold to Iraq, and Stala still back in for Norway, and being the favourites as well here in Norway, I'm sure still back in. We'll give him more instructions, and now Nusa coming forward deep inside the Iraqi half, inside the penalty, across inside the 6-yard box, and that's a first goal for Norway. And it took 29 minutes, and you don't need to guess who the player is. Erling Haaland giving Norway the lead. They lost it as much as they can, Iraq. They resisted so well, but in the end, Erling Haaland scoring the goal for Norway. The Manchester City player, he's scoring his 56th goal in 52 matches. Unbelievable record. It was a lovely play here, played by Nusa. On the left-hand side, managed to pick up Muller Wolf. And the cross from Muller Wolf inside the 6-yard box. Erling Haaland from 3 yards out. You only have to touch the ball into the back of the net to the left-hand side of Jalal Hassan. And you can see that raw look of Erling Haaland. Norway 1, Iraq 0. And we're up and on the way. And Amir Al-Amari, again, just like the start of the first half, kicked the ball out, but this time instead of going for a throw in, going straight for a goal kick. A very strange style, but nevertheless, it didn't hit this time round. So Erling Haaland scoring his 56th match for Norway. He's playing his 52nd goal, and now Al Hamadi with the ball on the edge of the penalty area. Send it to Jassim on the left-hand side of the penalty box, trying to go around Ryerson. Jassim still with the ball, lovely skills, he managed to beat him, and now he gets a cross inside the penalty area, and it's headed away by Norway. Goes to Bayish on the right-hand side. Bayish just down with the cross from the right-hand side, well defended here by Norway, and now Nusa trying to get them on a counter-attack. A ball forward to Erling Haaland, 1 against 1, trying to get into the edge of the penalty area. Goes one, goes two to Solid inside the penalty area. Shows with a shot. That was great defending by Zayd Tahsin. Great block by the 25-year-old. The ball goes out of play. It's going to be throw in for Norway. Great counter-attack by Norway here. They get the ball back here through Nusa. They nearly scored a second. We play 31 minutes. And it's Norway leading by goal to nil here in Boston. Both sides had a couple of chances each. It was Norway who got the third into the back of the net, and now they're coming back here forward again with Nusa. He's been very active and very skillful player, sending the ball to the left hand side, across inside the 6-yard box, but took a deflection. That was from Muller Wolf. This could be the second corner of the match, the second for Norway. Taking from the left-hand side, going to be Julian Ryerson again. Yeah, 2 attempts. Erling Haaland, 1 was on target. And he had a goal out of it as well. That header previously, that went way over the bar, but he made up for it in the end. And now he's got another set piece here for Erling Haaland. It's going to be from the left-hand side. The referee is not happy with some of the pushing and shoving. And Erling Haaland is having a friendly chat. We say Tahsin here. And now Ryerson. Ready to take that corner from the left-hand side. And again, the referee's having a few words here. He's not happy with some of the pushing and shoving. He's having a word this time with Sanderberg and the right back Hussein Ali. He's giving strong warnings here for both players. And again he's come back, the Gambian referee, and this time with Christopher Aya. She'll wait and see how this one goes. Corner on the left-hand side. We're still waiting for it. And eventually Ryerson with a cross inside the 6-yard box. Punched away by Jalal Hassan and it's cleared away by Brian Baish. And now they lost the ball here, but the referee has given a free kick for Iraq. There's a challenge on the goalkeeper Jalal Hassan and the build-up. Nevertheless, now Iraq. The ball goes to Jalal Hassan and Erling Haaland was right in front of him. He managed to clear the ball away just in time and headed away by Christopher Aya. The ball still up in the air, just inside the Norwegian half, picked up by Muller Wolf. Muller Wolf, like we mentioned, to play for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Managed to get that support here by Antonio Nusa. Brilliant, skillful player here, the 21-year-old. I'm sure there'll be plenty of clubs be interested in the RB Leipzig player. He's been with the club for the last couple of seasons, the former Club Brugge player. And now Aya deep inside the Iraqi half. Managed to find Sora on the right side, coming forward, passing the ball down the middle inside the penalty area, but it was well cleared away by Akam Hashim. And now Sanderberg just could not keep the ball in. It's going to be thrown for Iraq, just inside their own half on the left-hand side. America's Doski again. Doski play the throw back, managed to find Hashim. Doski again, plenty of pressure here, but now Amari managed to release the ball to Jassim. Lovely cross forward, and now we've been chased by Hussein Ali on the right hand side of the penalty area, trying to find Baish across inside the 6-yard box, headed away by Ryerson, and Iraq still with the ball on the edge of the penalty area, but Solis managed to get in the end of it, and in the end, it was a foul against Hussein. It was a push by the number 18 of Iraq on the number 7 of Norway, Solis. We're just past the 35th minute mark of the first half. 10 minutes to go, and it's Norway leading by goal to nil. Goal for Erling Haaland, the 29th minute. Now Sanderberg to Christopher Aya, managed across the halfway line, long ball forward for Solis to chase. It was a long chase for him and the ball goes out of play. And it's going to be a goal kick for Iraq. Play quickly, Hashim, long ball forward, trying to find Baish again. He was brought down. And the referee is given a free kick. It was a challenge by Muller Wolfer. Push from behind on the 26-year-old, Brian Baish. Play quickly inside their own half of Iraq, and now Odegaard chasing Jalal Hassan this time round. There's plenty of pressure here by the Norwegian forwards, but in the end, Zaid Tahsin has been chased by Haaland, and they gave the ball away. Good pressure, Haaland once more, down the middle to Solis. And now it's picked up for Odegaard. The shot by Odegaard, it just goes wide. Good chance here for Norway to add a second. It was a pressure by Haaland. Caused Zaid Tahsin to clear the ball away very poorly. Fell for Norway, going back to Haaland, and Haaland was a sure pass for Odegaard, but the shot from 20 yards out down the middle. Went about 2 yards to the left-hand side of Jalan Hassan's goalpost. Now it's going to be free kick for Iraq. There's a challenge on Dosky by Solith. Because we've seen the front three here for Norway, Halland and Solith and Nusa switching the places from right, left and centre, and now Justin with the ball. Ball goes out of play. Good defending here by Julian Ryerson. It's going to be throwing for Iraq. Ali Jassim, the 22-year-old, has gone back to his parent club, Como in Italy. Of course, he'll be excited playing top European football next season. Long ball forward here for Iraq, trying to find Bayish. The touch wasn't good enough and straight out of play. Throwing for Norway, deep inside their own half. Taken by Mulla Wolfa. Still looking for options here at the moment. You need to hurry up with the new rules, but played again, and now it's picked up by Al-Hamadi. Inside its centre circle, coming forward here, Al-Hamadi going crosswise now and managed to find Al-Amari deep inside their own half to Hashim, to Tahsir once more. Lovely ball down the middle, and now he lost the ball here. This time it was Zaid Ismail, and now Iraq get the ball back, and now Al-Hamadi coming forward, soon through down the middle, been chased by Martin Odegaard. He managed to escape him, and he gets the support from Ali Jassim. Jassim against Rice on the left-hand side of the penalty area. Jassim still with the ball. Get the support here. Lovely play for Amari. Cross inside the 6-yard box. And by Hussein. And that's the equaliser for Iraq in the 39th minute. What a comeback by the Lions of Mesopotamia to put Iraq level. Ayman Hussein scoring for Iraq. Iraq won. Norway won. Plenty of support for Iraq on the stands. You can see the joy on their faces, but a great play by Al-Hamadi. Managed to find Jassim on the left-hand side. He managed to beat Ryerson in the end. Lovely pass to Al-Amari inside the penalty, completely unmarked. Who crossed the ball from 8 yards out. Ayman Hussein. Beautiful header to the left-hand side of Orient Island. Iraq won. Norway won. And Iraq mean business. The favourites were Norway, but Iraq is proving this wrong at the moment. We're not far from the 40th minute, and Ayman Hussein scoring his 34th goal for his country. He's playing his 83rd cap. The Al-Karma player, or Al-Garma player in Iraq. 11 goals last season for his club in top flight football in his own country. And now Iraq trying to go forward once more, but well intercepted here by Norway. Deep inside in the Iraqi half, Ryerson. Can he get back into the lead here, Norway? Solith, lovely ball down the middle, Odegaard, but it's great defending, brilliant defending by Zaid Ismail on the Arsenal man. And the ball being cleared away, and now Norway played with just about 4.5 minutes to go, plus stoppage time, of course, to the end of the first half. And just joining us is Norway 1, Iraq 1, but now Nusa trying to put Norway back into the lead. Across inside the box, headed away by Tahsir, and it goes back once more to Norway. And Norway started to put the pressure on the Lions of Mesopotamia. And now Hegem, lovely pass for Nusa again. Now it's again brilliant defending by Hussein Ali. Brilliant challenge. Clear the ball away. He's thrown for Norway. Not far from the left-hand side of the Iraq penalty area. Sanderberg down the middle. Ball still congregating in the Iraqi half at the moment. And Sanderberg just standing behind over the ball at the moment, waiting for support. In the end, Nusa, lovely pass here. Managed to find Orsnes. trying to find Haaland, but cleared away here by Zayt-Hassin. And the ball still up in the air. And it's well intercepted here by Sandberg. To Ryerson. Deep inside the Iraqi half of the right side, trying to beat Jassim, but he managed to find Solith in the end. Lovely one to here by the Norwegians. Ryerson to Sandberg, not far off from the penalty area. Solith, great touch here by Melka Dusky, but they get the ball back here, Norway. Ryerson trying to go around Dusky again, but in the end there was a push, and the last touch was by Julian Ryerson, but it was right in front of the linesman. The linesman given a goal kick, and Ryerson is still complaining that it should have been a free kick for Norway. From seeing it first time around, I can see why he was complaining, to be fair. Now Iraq with Jalal Hassan in to get the ball. That's his second goal for Norway. Arnold Haaland scoring in the 43rd minute to put Norway back in the lead. What a mistake. A big mistake by the goalkeeper, Jalal Hassan, the 35-year-old captain. The worst case scenarios, but Haaland doesn't care. And he put Norway back in the lead. It was a back pass by Zayt-Hassin to Jalal Hassan. It was just outside the penalty area. Haaland was coming towards him. And while he's about to clear the ball, he managed to do so very, very late, the goalkeeper. And right in front of Haaland, you won't have to get the block in to direct it into the back of the net. That's going to be a complete nightmare for Hassan. But a brilliant joy for Erling Haaland. Just before half-time, when Iraq thought they've equalised through Ayman Hussein, and Jalal Hassan let Iraq down. And now we're off and underway. We've got a minute and a half left till half-time. It's been a brilliant game. 3 goals already in the first half. The ball's up in the air and headed forward here by Iraq to Amir Al-Amari, to Bayish. Can themselves score another goal, but the referee given a free kick for Norway. It was a handball on Amir Al-Amari. But Erling Haaland so far has been the star of the show. 2 goals already in Norway's opening match. But that second goal, brilliant. The brilliance of Haaland. Piling the pressure here on Jalal Hassan, but what a mistake by Jalal Hassan. He waited and waited till the last second, and this clearance was right when Haaland was right in front of him, only to be blocked by Haaland's leg straight into the back of the net. He won't be sleeping well tonight here, Jalal Hassan, and now they give the ball away here. It goes to Ali Al-Hamadi. Passing the ball to Hamadi once more down the middle. Trying to fight Jassim, but it's good defending. Very good defending by Aya. And now Solid deep inside his own half. Passing the ball down the middle, but only as far as Al-Amari. And now Jassim once more. Seem to have waken up again here in Iraq. And it's going to be 5 minutes of stoppage time that we just entered. And now Iraq have got 5 minutes to get back into level terms. They've done it early on with Ayman Hussein in the 39th minute. But it's an incredible record here for Erling Haaland, scoring his 57th goal for Norway in his 53rd cap. Absolutely amazing for Erling Haaland. But Iraq got time. They got the goal. Deservedly so, Iraq, but a big mistake by their goalkeeper. Definitely let the team down here. But now Nusa, lovely ball forward, trying to find Orsnes. And now Orsnes and Zayt-Hassin behind the ball, but in the end, the referee's given a free kick to Iraq. We're inside the last 4 minutes. It's going to be to the right hand side of Iraq's penalty area, and now Erling Haaland is chasing Hashim this time round, and now is a push this to the end by Hashim, and it's going to be free kick for Iraq. What a pace for the Norwegian. We know how good he is, the Manchester City player. And something that Jalal Hassan, the goalkeeper, wasn't aware of possibly. I couldn't understand why he waited and waited to clear the ball from that back pass by Zaid Tahsin. You never do that in front of Erling Haaland. And now it's going to be free kick, and now the referee's having a word with Ayman Hussein, the Iraqi goal scorer. Now we're inside the last 3 out of the 5 minutes of injury time. Hashim, long ball forward, deep inside the Norwegian half. Headed forward by Hussein, picked up by Ali Al-Hamadi in the left-hand side of the penalty area. Pass the ball inside the 6-yard box. Well defended here, right in front of Hussein. Iraq get the ball back from Merkez Doski inside the penalty area. Al-Amari trying to go around Martin Odegaard, across from Doski, and a header this time, and a shot, and that was, ball just goes out of play by Bayish, but he's claiming that it was a handball's being used. Great pressure by Iraq, and the ball by Bayish took a deflection by the defender. It's going to be corner for Iraq, at least. But the ball, it hit Mullah Wolfer out of play. And I'm sure VAR are still looking at it on the suspicion of a handball. So the referee is going to be delayed. And it's no penalty. So it's only going to be a corner for Iraq. We're inside the last 2 minutes. We're taking from the right hand side from Amir Al-Amari. Al-Amari with a cross inside the 6-yard box, and headed by Tahsin, but it goes up to the right hand side of the Netherlands post. It's going to be goal kick for Norway. Iraq definitely coming here meaning business. If it wasn't for that big mistake by the keeper Jalal Hassan in the 43rd minute, most possibly been 1-0 here. Well, so far 2 goals for Haaland in the 29th and the 43rd minute, and the goal for Iraq came from Ayman Hussein in the 39th. Ball forward, nearly found Al-Hamadi, but it's well intercepted here by Torbjorn Hegem, who's still on the ball. We're inside the last minute of 5 minutes of stoppage time, and Norway trying to run that minute at the moment down. Extra one, Wolfer passing the ball forward. Norsa, lovely play, trying to go around Hussein Ali. He still got the ball, but that was good defending in the end by Zaid Ismail. It's going to be thrown for Norway. Play quickly. It's deep inside the Iraqi half. Long ball. Managed to find Odegaard in the left-hand side of the penalty area. To Norsa, inside the box. Lovely one too, but in the end, it's well defended by Iraq, and Al-Amari clears the ball forward, but only as far as Norway. Still inside the Iraqi half. And now Bayish passing the ball. Lovely flick on here for Jassim down the middle. To Al-Hamadi. 1-1 with the keeper. Hamadi have the shot. Is it coming in? Oh, just missed the right hand post. And he just goes wide. It's going to be a goal kick for Norway. But what a pass by Jassim. Ali Al-Hamadi. 1-1 with the keeper. It was the defender. Aya was right behind him. But in the end, it took a slight deflection. It's going to be his second corner for Iraq. It's been taken by Ali Jassim from the left-hand side. Jassim with a cross inside the 6-yard box, headed away by Norway. On he goes at Amari. Amari with a chip inside the 6-yard box once more, headed away by Haaland. It's still with Iraq, and he's shot by Hashim, and that was just wide. What a strike by Akram Hashim. It goes just wide. That would have easily been 2-2. Brilliant shot from 23-year-old. The centre-back just above the crossbar. It's not over yet, but the first half is. It's been a great match so far to watch. And here in Boston, is Norway leading by 2-1. 2 goals from Holland in the 29th and the 43rd minute, sandwiched by Iraq's goal by Ayman Hussein. It's not over yet. It's Norway 2, Iraq 1.
Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page.
Welcome back to the second half for this Group I match between Norway and Iraq. And we'll shortly be starting with the scoreline. Norway leading Iraq by 2-1. Haaland scoring in the 29th minute before Ayman Hussein scoring in the 39th. And then Haaland took advantage of a very bad mistake by the Iraqi keeper Jalal Hassan, scoring the second and Norway's second as well. And we're off and underway, and this time Norway playing from right to left. And ball straight to Nyland. We'll give you the lineups very, very shortly. Long ball forward here by Nyland. Headed away by Lamari. And Merkatowski clears the ball away. And it's going to be throw in for Norway deep inside the Iraqi half. Throw in taken quickly this time by Julian Ryerson. And it does seem like to be no substitutions at half time, but Norway with the ball with Nusa passing the ball forward, picked up here by Iraq. Ali Hamadi, lovely turnaround coming through down the middle, switching the ball to the right side for Bayesh on the edge of the penalty area. Bayesh still got two players around him, he still got the ball, he managed to go around them. Lovely play here by Bayesh, but it's great defending in the end by Osnes, and he cleared away in the end by Martin Odegaard. Erling Haaland deep inside his own half, still got surrounded by three players. He managed to get a throw in here. Haaland, of course, he's on a hat-trick at the moment. Let's give you the Norwegian lineup for the second half. It's Blyland in goal, Ryerson, Ayer, Hegem and Wolfer in defence. Odegaard, the captain, Berg and Osnes in midfield, and Nusa, Soleth and the goal scorer of the two goals, Erling Haaland, up front for Norway. As for Iraq, it's Hassan in goal, the captain, Doski, Hashim, Tahsin and Ali in defence. Midfielders Jassim, Al-Amari, Ismail and Bayesh, and up front is the goal scorer for Iraq, Ayman Hussein, alongside the Ipswich Town player Ali Al-Hamadi. Long ball forward here for Iraq. It goes to the right hand side. It's picked up by Hussein Ali, not far from the corner flag for Norway. Send it to Bayesh. Bayesh with a cross, but the referee is given a free kick. The linesman was flagging for offside against Hussein Ali, the 24-year-old. Well, likewise, similar to Merkaz Doski, that's played in the Polish league with Pogon Zichin. He's one of the numerous players for Iraq who started their careers in Norway, in Sweden, I beg your pardon. Started his career with Örebro, and he moved to Poland back in 2023. He's playing his 19th cap for Iraq. He's got one goal for his country. Nyland, long ball forward, deep inside the Iraqi half, headed away by Ryerson, gets the ball, trying to beat Ali Jassim. He's still got the ball here, but it's just a bit of a heavy touch in the end by the Dortmund player, but the referee says play on. The ball seems to go out of play, and in the end, that was a very long delay in the flag by the linesman, because the ball seemed like it's gone back around a yard or so outside field. In the end, he was given a goal kick, but that was a very long delay. But nevertheless, Iraq with the ball with Al-Amari, and now Haaland is chasing Hassan again. He needs to be careful this time, and he managed to release the ball just in time. And now Tahsin, long ball forward, deep inside the Norwegian half, chested down by Hussein, but it's well intercepted here by Norwegian player Hegem. And the referee has got a free kick, played quickly. Up this time by Hegem once more. Still in the back line here at the moment for Norway. It's about 6 Iraqi players inside the Norwegian half. And now Christopher Raya sending the ball to the right side to Martin Odegaard, stripping the ball forward. Still just inside their own half here, Norway. I think it's fair to say that Iraq definitely produced a very good half, especially with the goal, and they nearly scored an equaliser as well after Haaland's ball. And now they're coming forward again from Hussein Ali, deep inside the Norwegian half on the right hand side. He's still coming forward, Hussein, trying to cross the ball, but that was good defending in the end by Hegem. Iraq get a throw in, not far from the right hand side corner flag for Iraq. It's going to be the right back taking it, Hussein Ali. He's looking for options in the edge of the penalty area. Lovely flick on by Hussein, sending the ball back for Ismail. All the way deep inside their own half here for Hashim. Hashim being chased by Odegaard, clears the ball. Hashim, but it was a complete missed kick in the end by the 27-year-old. It's going to be thrown for Norway. Play quickly here by Ryerson. I think Norway were expecting a much easier trip in this match here in Boston, but so far, even with leading by 2-1 Norway, but they have found quite a lot of difficulties, and that's another good defending here, this time by Dusky on Solith, throw in for Norway, deep inside the Iraqi half, sending the ball back, still inside the Iraqi half here by Frederick Orsnes, lovely pass on down the middle to Odegaard. Odegaard, lovely play, great defending here by the Iraqi player Jassim. He got the ball right in front of the Arsenal man. And now Iraq with Bayish, just managed to cross the halfway line to Ali on the right hand side. Lovely 1-2 between Jassim and Ali. Ismail down the middle, halfway through inside the Norwegian half. Now every single Norwegian player is back. Bayish. Inside the centre circle, Hashim to Amir Al-Amari. Of course, we've seen Al-Amari so many times. He's definitely the player making for Iraq. All the free kicks and been taken by the 26-year-old. Another player who started his career in Sweden with Hamstats. That's a long ball forward, but straight to Christopher Raya, just inside his own half. Aya be under pressure and pass the ball out of play. Going to be thrown for Iraq. Taken by Dosky. Like 52 minutes already, and still Norway leading by 2-1. Hannon with both. He's on the hat-trick, the big Norwegian. Goal on the 29th and the 43rd minute, while Iraq had a goal in the middle in the 39th by Ayman Hussein. Long ball forward by Bayish, headed away by Norway, but Iraq get the ball back with Merkat Dosky. Lovely play. He was brought down. The referee says play on, and the ball goes back to Iraq in the end. Dosky still down injured outside the penalty area to Bayish. Across and out by Ayman Hussein, and that was about a yard out. The danger man is definitely Ayman Hussein for Iraq, but this time the header by the big man from 12 yards out. It was but a yard away from Nyland's right-hand post. Beautiful cross by Bayish. But Merkat Dosky, beautiful skills, passed on 2-3 players, and in the end it was brought down by Christopher Raya. The referee says play on for that. And now Norway on attack with Ryerson, just inside the Iraqi half. Managed to find Odegaard. Odegaard was brought down. It's going to be free kick here for Norway. They were challenged by Amir Al-Amari. Of course, Iraq on the bench. We've got Zidane Iqbal, the 23-year-old who former Manchester United player, had never played for the first team. He was always on the bench. But in the end, he managed to leave the English club. Now he plays his trade with Utrecht in top flight football in the Eredivisie. And that's going to be free kick for Norway. The late challenge on Antonio Nusse. It's by the Iraqi right back Hussein Ali. About a few yards away from the left-hand touchline. It's not far off from the left-hand side of the Iraqi penalty area. It's Rice standing behind it. He's got Nusa in support. And Rice is complaining that Jassim is not 10 yards out, but the referee asked him to play on, and now Ryerson, a right-footed curling inside the penalty area. Ryerson with a cross inside the box, headed away by Iraq. Only goes as far as Christopher Raya. Chipped the ball forward, trying to find Solid, but well cleared by Hashim. And now Dosky trying to cover the ball, but brilliant defending here. Brilliant interception by Solid. He came right in front of the Iraqi defender, and he managed to get a throw in here to Alexander Solid. Be a couple of yards away from right inside of the corner flag. It's been taken by Ryerson himself. Ryerson, the Borussia Dortmund player, long throw inside the penalty area, trying to find Solith, but he just tripped over it, and it's cleared away by Iraq. It's going to be another throw in, this time halfway through inside the Iraqi half. On the right hand side, we played over 55 minutes. Norway still leading Iraq by 2-1. A long throw inside the penalty area. It goes to Saunders, trying to chip the ball. It goes back to Ryerson again, trying to go around Jassim. Passing the ball to Odegaard. Ryerson cross the ball inside the 6-yard box. It missed Halland. It goes to Nusa. Nusa on the left-hand side of the penalty area, trying to manage to get the cross. It cleared away by Hashim. And they managed to get a corner here in Norway. The third corner of the match. The fifth in total. Good defending by the 27-year-old, the Al Zawra player. Will be taken by Ryerson himself. It's going to be from the left-hand side. It's been a very interesting match, that's for sure. And of course, early on in the same group, France had beaten Senegal by 3-1. I'm sure they'll be watching this match as closely as well. France we were playing Iraq in match day 2, while Norway were playing Senegal in the same match day. And the referee's having a word again, this time with Christopher Raya and Merkas Doski. Just prior to that free kick corner to be taken, and now we're all set to go. Ryerson with a cross inside the 6-yard box, and the header goes loose and it cleared away in the end. But only goes as far as Nusay, headed the ball back, this time to Rice on the left-hand side, trying to go around the Iraqi defender. That was great defending, and now Bayish, they try to take on the defender, but in the end, the ball goes out of play. The last touch was by Ryerson, but now Ali Jassim goes down with an earlier challenge, and he seemed to be suffering something in his throat. And straight away, the referee had stopped play, and he's calling on the medical staff who rushed in very quickly for Ali Jassim, the Como player. And it looks like Iraq are not far off from making a substitution as well. There's a couple of players getting ready to come on. It looks like one of them is Marco Fargi, who's part of the Venezia team that got promoted to top flight football. The season just gone. Be the same player playing top flight with Ali Jassim, but Ali Jassim will be with Como, and Marco Fargi will be with Venezia in the second season game promoted. And Ali Jassim still being treated at the moment, so we should wait to see who the players will be coming off. So Marco Fargi, replacing number 24, now Zaid Ismail. So Ismail's come off, the midfielder, and Fargi has come on. Of course, Fargi is more of the left-sided player. And also Ali Al-Hamadi has come off as well for Iraq. So it is a double substitutions. And Zaidan Iqbal, the former Manchester United player, have just come on. Norway, Ali Jassim seems to be okay at the moment. He's definitely up and running, and now Norway with the ball. It's Odegaard. Back to Hegem. Of course, Iqbal was born in Manchester. The 23-year-old, but he moved away from Manchester United, and now he plays a trade with Utrecht. But Norway are in possession. Of course, Marco Fargi, very active player on the left, played very well against Spain. And now Norway, just inside the Iraqi half, has been. And now Saunders been chased by Fargi. He was a bit pushed by Saunders, but the referee says play on. It was good defending here by the Iraqi player. But Norway still in possession. To Odegaard, passing the ball forward, managed to find Nusa. Nusa across the ball inside the penalty area, cleared away by Hashim. And now Alamari inside the penalty area, and Hashim once more, and eventually he clears the ball forward deep inside to the Norwegian half. The ball goes down the middle to Bayish, going forward between two players. Managed to find Hussein, the goal scorer. Goes to Bayish again on the left-hand side of the penalty area. And that was great defending in the end. This time by Egham is going to be throw in. The referee, it's just a play, it's 2 balls on the field. And the free kick is to be taken by, or the throw in fact, by Amerikas Doski on the left-hand side of the Norwegian half. Played 60.5 minutes, and it's Norway leading by 2-1. Doski with a short throw to Jassim, but in the end, the ball goes straight to a Norwegian defender. Ayo clears the ball away, and now it's picked up by Zay Tassin. It does look like Ali Jassim now has moved forward alongside Ayman Hussein, and Marco Fargi, the Venezia player, just gone to the left-hand side, and Zidane Iqbal replacing Ismail, and down the middle, straight swap. Of course, Marco Fargi can also play up front. Scored 2 goals for Venezia last season. He's playing, it's only his 4th cap for Iraq. And now the ball forward, and heavy touch by Antonio Nusas. Ball straight out of play, and that's the first touch now for Zidane Iqbal. Iqbal, who was born for an Iraqi mother and Pakistani father, and he's officially now the first player of the Pakistani heritage to play in the finals. Now Zidane Iqbal sending the ball forward to the right hand side, managed to find Ali. Ali to Iqbal once more, deep inside the Norwegian half. Chipped the ball to the left hand side, managed to find this time with Marco Fargi to Ali Jassim. Goes to Fargi again, trying to go around Ryerson. Lovely play here for Jassim. Jassim on the left hand side, send the ball back down the middle. And now the cross inside the penalty area, and the cross by Hussein Ali just goes over the bar. It's going to be a goal kick for Norway. It's great play here by Iraq. And this time was a cross by Lamari from the left. And Hussein Ali wasn't far off over the crossbar, probably inches away. Nevertheless, it's a goal kick here for Norway. Of course, you can follow the match on your local or your national TV broadcaster. And the referee is given ball for Iraq here. It'll be free kick, played quickly here by Iqbal. Deep inside their own half here, Iraq. To Tassin, to Iqbal once more. He's been playing in the anchoring position, but now he's coming forward, trying to go around Nusa. He managed to do so. Lovely play here by the number 14. He gets the ball back from Ali, halfway through inside the Norwegian half. Another cross towards the left-hand side, picked up by Doski. Doski to Ali Jassim. Good pressure here by Iraq. The ball down the middle. Lovely play. Trying to reach Jassim inside the penalty area. He gets the ball inside the 6-yard box. The ball hasn't got out yet, and Jassim kept the ball in to Doski inside the penalty area, but there's a heavy touch by the Iraqi left back, and the ball goes out play. It's going to be goal kick for Norway. We've seen beautiful touches here by Iraq. It was good defending by Aya, because in the mix of all of this, he had get a last minute touch. It looks like Norway also going to make their own substitutions very, very shortly. Looks like one of them is going to be Oscar Bob, the Fulham man. Goal kick has been played. We're going to have to wait for the next break in play here for Norway to make their substitutions, and Odegaard was under pressure. Now it's plenty of Iraq is applying the pressure on the back line of Norway, and Norway get the throw in the end. Good defending here by Baish on Muller Wolfer, who's going to take the throw in. Play 65 minutes. Still Norway leading Iraq by 2-1, and then they're coming forward. Muller Wolfer again deep inside the Iraqi half, sending the ball to the left hand side of the penalty area with Nosa trying to cross the ball. But that was good defending by Hussein Ali. And the ball goes out play. And it's going to be another corner for Norway, their 4th of the match, 6 in total. There's be taken from the left-hand side. As well as the Norwegian players is down injured. Looks like it's a cramp, to be fair. Now Hannon is helping Mullah Wolfa inside the Iraqi penalty area. Not sure if Stala Solbakken going to make the substitutions now or wait till after the corner to be taken. But for the Vikings, of course. And Ryerson is going to be the man who'd be taking the corner. And now again, Christopher Ryer again involved in that pushing and shoving, and Martin Odegaard being guarded by Zidane Iqbal. Ryerson plays it short, gets the ball back, cross the ball inside the penalty area and had it cleared away by Ayman Hussein. And now the ball goes this time to Mola Wolfa on the right hand side. Great defending by Marco Fargi. And now still with the ball and managed to clear the ball away as far as the halfway line, and Nusa was chased by Bayish, but in the last second he managed to send the ball back to Christopher Ryer. To Ryerson once more, deep inside his own half. There's plenty of Iraqi players inside the Norwegian half. And Christopher Ryer gets the ball back to Hagem. So far so good for Norway. The main man Hannon giving him 2 goals here tonight in their opening match. And now the back pass here, but nearly gone towards Ayman Hussein, and now Nyland cleared the ball away just in time in front of that Iraqi big man, and now the clearance went straight to Merkat Doski right in front of Solis. Good defending here by Merkat Doski today. He's definitely been catching the eyes of many clubs around the world. The Victoria Pilsen player. Now Hashim. Pass the ball forward. Managed to find Ali Jassim. Lovely 1-2 here. Goes this time to Alamari. Sending the ball forward, but it's just way out front of Marco Fargi. And now Norway trying to get the spaces here inside their own half here. And the ball with Solis, who's gone deep inside his own half. A bit of a challenge on Solis, and the referee says play on. And it seems like one of the Iraqi players is now going down. I think it might be Ali Jassim is asking also to be substituted here as well. And he's the common man. He's gone down. He seems like he's suffering from something. And the referee has stopped play in the end. And Jassim is asking for Graham Arnold on the Iraqi bench to be substituted. To do something with his neck as early on from that challenge. He was accidentally challenged by Antonio Nusa. And it's again, and this time he was, early on was the way he went down, and he fell on the neck of Ali Jassim, and he carried on for a while, and now he seemed to be coming off. We have got a hydration break or cooling break. Well, I'm sure Iraq will be making a substitution. There's about 2-3 players as well waiting for Norway to come on. And that's all is happening. Of course, few players are in the bench here, well known here for Norway. Jorgen Strang Larsen for Crystal Palace. And likewise with Oscar Bob, the former Manchester United player, who's now playing for Fulham in London. And Schildrup, the Benfica man, the 22-year-old, a very exciting left-footed player. Very strong pace. He's also on the bench, and of course the Bodø Glimt captain Patrick Berg, who's been a brilliant servant for his Norwegian club. 43 caps for Norway. Of course, Iraq themselves got plenty of players playing abroad, such as Yusuf Amin, the 22-year-old midfielder, plays for Larnaca in Cyprus, but he started his career in Germany with Eintracht Braunschweig. And among other players, Rubin Solaka, the 34-year-old veteran, 44 caps for his country, but he plays his career with Paul FC in Thailand, having played for Buriram prior to that, and also for FC Seoul in South Korea. And also there is a local boy here in the United States, Ahmed Qasim, number 11. Also one of the futures of Iraqi football. The 22-year-old plays for Najmul SC. He's a very popular player as well, since moving from Ellsberg last summer. Scoring 5 goals for Nashville the season just gone. And it does look like we're going to see the substitutions coming on very, very shortly here. Quarter break coming to an end. I'm sure Ali Jassim would be one of the Iraqi ones, but Norway already had players waiting on the wings to come on. It doesn't look like it's going to be Erling Haaland. I'm sure he'll be aiming for his hat-trick. Looks like one of them is Ostigard as well, is coming on for Norway. The Genoa player, the 26-year-old. Okay, the confirmation very, very shortly. All the players were played but nearly 72 minutes. Norway lead about 2 goals to 1. It wasn't easy as they thought, Norway. If it wasn't for Jalal Hassan in goal for Iraq, maybe it would have been a completely different story. Massive, massive mistake by Jalal Hassan right in front of Erling Haaland. It is going to be triple substitutions for Norway. In fact, it's going to be 4 players coming off for Norway. There's Ostigard, Thorsved, Bob and Shieldrup coming on. And we were just mentioning about the Nashville player, Ahmed Qasim, has come on for Iraq. The Nashville player. Ahmed Qasim comes on. Hussein Ali and Ali Jassim come off, and number 25, Mustafa Sadr, has all come on as well. He's a right back, plays for Iraqi club Ashurta. And now we're off and underway. Just give you confirmation for Norway. Who's Nusa, Usnes, Wolfer and Solid coming off and being replaced by Bob, Ostigard, Thorsved and Shieldrup. While Iraq is Ali and Jassim are off, and Sadun and Qasim are on. And that's the first touch here for Ostigard, sending the ball back to his keeper Nyland. Thorsved, number 18. Managed to find number 8, Sanderberg. Norway still in control of the ball at this moment in time. Norway to Leo Ostigard. He to play on the left back position at the moment. The 26-year-old, the Genoa man, and now ball picked up here by Sanderberg, sending the ball to the left-hand side. Seems like Hagen has been moved to the left, and Ostigard down the middle. Long ball forward here by Norway, cleared by Iraq, but it goes only as far as Morten Odegaard to Oscar Bob to the right-hand side of the penalty area. Odegaard receives the ball back here by the youngster, and in the end it was good defending this time by Dosky. It's going to be thrown to the right-hand side of the Iraqi penalty area. Taken by Ryerson. Throw to Odegaard. Ryerson back. Ryerson once more. Lovely pass here between the Norwegian players, but in the end, it was Bayesh who clears the ball away. It's going to be another throw for Norway. Long throw here by Ryerson. Picked up this time by Shieldrup. Goes through Ryerson once more. Still around the penalty area here with ball Odegaard. Lovely chip on. Managed to find Bob. To Shieldrup on the right-hand side. Passing the ball to Odegaard. Managed to release Bob. Bob down the middle. And the shot this time by Thorsved. Took a block here by the Iraqi defender, Akam Hashim. There's going to be another corner for here for Norway, the 5th of the match. 7 in total. It's then taken from the right hand side by the captain Martin Odegaard. Under a quarter of an hour to go. Norway leading by 2-1, and that's a chance to increase that lead. Of course, the first match in the same group early on finished France 3, Senegal 1. Should wait and see if it's going to be a similar scoreline here. Still a possibility. And now Odegaard with a cross inside the 6-yard box, and that is the third goal for Norway. And it's Odegaard scoring in the 77th minute. The substitute with a beautiful header, scoring the third for Norway. It's Norway 3, Iraq 1, and Leo Odegaard, the Genoa man, scoring his first ever goal for Norway in his 39th appearance. And now will make things comfortably here for Norway for the remainder of the match. It looks like VAR having a look on a pulling by Haaland on Ibrahim Bayish. So we shall wait and see if they're going to have a look at it. But it's a beautiful goal by Odegaard, and Odegaard from 4 yards out inside the 6-yard box managed to outjump Hashim. Beautiful header into the back of the net of Jalal Hassan. 3-1 for Norway. And what a way to score your first career goal for your country. Leo Odegaard. And VAR has cleared and we're up and underway. And now Iraq has got mountain to climb inside the last 30 minutes. And now the ball goes back to their goalkeeper Hassan, to Merkat Doski, to Hashim. Borski trying to go around the defender, but it was a challenge by Odegaard. It's going to be free kick for Iraq. Iraq need to do something, and fast, if they need to get back into the game. There has been another substitution as Bayish number 8 has come off. He's been replaced by Muhammad Ali, nicknamed Mimi. The number 10, the 25-year-old who plays in the UAE with that Dibba FC. Another striker, of course. So he's going for the 4-3-3 formation here at the moment, Graham Arnold. Nothing to lose at the moment. Trailing by 3-1. The ball goes back to Nyland, to Odegaard. Third goal scorer here for Norway. Long ball forward by the defender, just as far as the halfway line, and managed to find Childrep, but it was a challenge and a push by Haaland on the Iraqi player Zay Tahsin. It's a big free kick for Iraq on the halfway line. Be taken by Tahsin himself. Plays it short. Fine Iqbal, former Manchester United player. Just inside the Norwegian half. Just inside the last 11 minutes. To Ali Al-Amari. Lovely flick on. Managed to find Doski. Coming forward here. Doski was brought down. The referee says play on. He saw nothing wrong with it. And now Norway trying to go to counter-attack. But the ball was a bit heavy for Odegaard. It goes to Farji. Farji gives the ball away this time round. And now Oscar Bob. Good defending here by the striker. 22-year-old. Now Ryerson in the end, they managed to get throw in here for Norway, just inside their own half. Looks like it's Patrick Berg, one of the players who are ready to come on here for Norway. Still in possession, and now Childrep, the Benfica man, nearly gave the ball away here, but good covering here by the defenders and cleared away by Nyland. And Iraq headed the way forward. And now ball goes to Hegem, trying to clear the ball away. It's good defending here by the number 11, Ahmed Qasim. going to be throw in and also substitution, and it's going to be Martin Odegaard who'll be coming off. Of course, he's a captain. He's going to be replaced by Patrick Berg. And he's given a captaincy for Erling Haaland, the hero of the show so far, with 2 goals tonight. So the Bodo Glimt players coming on. Of course, Odegaard. Great shift here for Norway. And it's going to be throw in for the leading team. Just on the halfway line here. We're inside the last 9 minutes plus stoppage time in this Group I match day 1. And it's Norway leading Iraq by 3 goals to 1. And so as it stands, in the same scoreline of the earlier match in the same group when France beat Senegal. There was a couple of goals for Kylian Mbappe and now a couple of goals for Erling Haaland. What a way to start the World Cup, the campaign of the finals. And Haaland is having a few words with some of the players. It's going to be a dangerous free kick here for Norway. It's going to take about Ryerson. It's not far off from the penalty area from the left-hand side. There's plenty of players lining up on the edge of the box. Ryerson with a cross inside the box, but this time the header is again. This time it was Ostergaard, but the header goes straight out of play. And it's going to be goal kick for Iraq. We're inside the last 8 minutes with Hashim. To Markadowski, the ball down the middle to Iqbal, and Iqbal passed the ball away. Haaland, what a one with the keeper, and this time it's a great save by Hassan. What a mistake by Iqbal. It was a back pass, and it probably was one of the easiest chances for Haaland. It left him 1-on-1 with Hassan, and now Iraq with Iqbal trying to move forward. Cleared the ball away by Hashim. Hashim trying to go around the defenders. And he still got the ball. Lovely play by Hashim, trying to go around Ryerson, but in the end, he brought the Norwegian player down. The referee says play on, and the ball goes out of play. It's going to be goal kick for Iraq. It's a lovely play by Hashim. He managed to go around 3 players, but what a chance for Erling Haaland. It was a back pass by Iqbal. It was aimed to Al-Amari, and Amari also missed the ball and left Haaland 1-on-1 with Jalal Hassan. And Haaland this time round was saved, well, the Iraqi team was saved by the keeper who made that horrible mistake for Haaland's second goal. It was so close for a hat-trick. And now Oscar Bob. Norway do feel more comfortable at the moment. And to be fair, we haven't seen anything from Iraq since that 3rd goal for Norway. Of course, it came from the substitute, Ostergaard, Leo Ostergaard. The general player playing his 39th match. Only 1 goal. His first goal for Norway. And what they need is just to concentrate here in Norway, and they will get the first 3 points. Long ball forward, aim for Haaland. Lovely play here by Haaland between 3 players, but the pass in the end wasn't as great. Gave the ball away by Iraq, and Marco Fargi just inside his own half, trying to go Ryerson. Good defending here by the Borussia Dortmund defender, and it's going to be thrown for Iraq by Markadowski. Just halfway through inside his own half, the left back plays it quickly, managed to find Hashim again. To Iqbal. Just over 5 minutes to go plus stoppage time, and Norway leading by 3 goals to 1, and now Iraq coming forward by Zaid Tahsin. Just near the halfway line with Iqbal. To El Amari, sending the ball to the left-hand side to Doski once more. Passing the ball to Fargi. Fargi between 2 players, managed to pass the ball by Iqbal, but Iqbal gave the ball away. And now Norway on the floor, on the counter-attack by Allen, and it was brought down. And it's going to be free kick and a yellow card for Iraq. Could be on Zay Tahsin, the number 4. Managed to escape Iqbal and Tahsin, but in the end, Tahsin gets a yellow card. First yellow card of the match. He was on the 86th minute as well, so yeah, it's been a very clear game so far. Very clean. Of course, Norway now coming forward, trying to find Oscar Bob inside the penalty area, but Jalal Hassan picked up the ball. But on the second time round, that could have been a disaster here for the Iraqi keeper. And now Alamari coming forward, managed to find Michael Farji, but he lost the ball. Good defending here by Norway, managed to find Haaland. This time to Shieldrup, the Benfica player, but that was good defending by the Nashville player, Ahmed Kassim. Clears the ball away. Again, Norway were on guard. Good defending. Quite a few loose clearances here by Iraq, but in the end, Norway just need to stay calm in the remaining minutes. Iraq with 2-goal deficit at the moment. Now the ball goes to Ostergaard. Of course, Mimi now is chasing the goalkeeper, but Nyland clears the ball away. Great clearance, managed to find Patrick Berg. To Ryerson. Norway with Oscar Bob, managed to cross the halfway line. Get support here from Patrick Berg, the Bordeaux player. As we mentioned, Odegaard has been substituted, and now Erling Haaland is the captain and the hero with 2 goals in the 29th and the 43rd minute for Norway. Of course, sandwiching the Iraqi goal in the 39th minute by Ayman Hussein, and Ostergaard scoring the 3rd in the 77th minute. That's fair to say that it's been all Norway since the 3rd goal, even with the plenty of substitutions we've seen by the Graham Arnold, the Aussie man in charge of Iraq. And there comes once more, Norway. Just playing the short passes at the moment, this time with Sanderberg, just inside the Iraqi half, inside the centre circle, managed to find Christopher Raya. It's been a good night so far for Norway. It wasn't that bad for Iraq, to be fair, being the underdogs here tonight. They got a goal, they had a few good chances as well, but it seems throughout the game they have disappeared, especially after the 3rd goal by Ostergaard. And now they're coming forward here, a Shieldrup here for Norway, good defending here by Iraq. This time again by the Nashville player, the local boy, Ahmed Kassim. Long ball forward, but it's just a bit too much here in the end. From Mimi, clears the ball away. Number 10, Norway on the attack. This time by Thorsved. Thorsved passes the ball forward down the middle. Lovely play here by Berg, but headed away by Tahsin. Still up in the air at the moment. And in the end, Berg trying to keep the ball away. There's a few challenges right, left and centre, but Haaland managed to keep the ball in. And sending as far as the halfway line. And now Ryerson with the ball. Of course, as we mentioned, Iraq and Norway never played each other on the same level except for once back in 1999 in the under-19 level, and that was victorious for the Lions of Mesopotamia over the Vikings. And now a long ball forward, needed found. Erling had it inside the penalty area, but it was great interception by Akam Hashim, the 27-year-old. I think fair to say that Akam Hashim been absolutely brilliant here tonight. Of course, he plays for Zara back home in Iraq. Norway once more with Christopher Raya, with Oscar Bob, halfway through inside the Iraqi half. About 30 seconds to go till the 90th minute. But Norway still in good possession. Of course, they're trying to kill time here, Norway. And now about 4-5 players from Iraq inside the Norwegian half, but can't see any kind of pressure at the moment on the back line of the Norwegian side. And that's lovely passes here for Norway. Down the middle, trying to release here. Shieldrup on the left-hand side. Lovely play here. The Benfica man trying to go around the defender. Shieldrup managed to do so. Trying to go around him again. But that was good defending in the end. But he lost the ball, the Iraqi player here. But he needed Tahsin. And it's shot by this time. But Thorsved from 8 yards out goes wide. Another big chance here for Norway. and source for his second chance of the match. It was a beautiful play by Andrew Schildrup. And the loose ball did fall for Thorstep from 8 yards out, and it was about inches away from Hassan's right-hand post. Very lucky for Iraq that it wasn't on target. We played about 40 seconds is going to be of stoppage time, which is going to be 6 minutes of it. So time is running out for Iraq. And now Hassan, long ball forward, as far as the halfway line, headed away by Norway. Good defending here. And now an Iraqi player got down injured with a collision between a Norwegian player. The referee says play on. It is the goal scorer Ayman Hussein, who's still down. And the referee has stopped play in the end. He hasn't asked for the medical staff just yet. So, and now Hussein is being picked up by the referee and the Iraqi player. It was a collision, it was sandwiched between the two players. It was Christopher I and Sanderberg. Now Ryerson has gone down. Now Ayman Hussein is up, and now the Norwegian right back Julian Ryerson gone down, but he's seems to be okay now. The 26-year-old Norwegian. And now we resume play. Play 2 hours and 6 minutes of stoppage time, and Norway leading Iraq by 3-1. And Halland still got a chance for a hat-trick here tonight. Great start. The big Norwegian here, the Manchester City player. Some being glowing figures for Borussia Dortmund and Manchester City. That long ball for Norway only managed to find Akam Hashim. Hashim for Iraq to Al-Amari. Halfway through inside their own half. There's no urgency here with the Iraqi players at the moment. Seems they're surrendered for the defeat, but they're playing it as probably they've been told by Graham Arnold, who was a very well experienced manager, a man from Australia. Plenty of experience with Australia previously. Iraq still with the ball. We played about 3 hours and 6 minutes. Of course, a goal here for Iraq in the last remaining minutes will put them above Senegal in goal difference, who likewise, having lost to France early on with the same scoreline. Hashim managed to cross the halfway line here for Iraq. Hashim sending the ball to the left-hand side to Merkat Doski. Doski to Hashim once more, to Al-Amari. Being very patient in Iraq, and of course Norway just happy to watch them play. They're the ones who's going to be with the 3 points come the end of the match as it stands. And now the Norwegian players trying to pressurize that back line of Iraq, and like I said, it's quite surprising. There's no urgency here by the Iraqi players, but it's a lovely ball forward, but managed to get a free kick here for Iraq. There's a challenge on Marco Faggi, the Venezia player. It's going to be free kick deep inside their own half, played quickly by Al-Amari. Only a short pass, and now Iqbal. The Utrecht man managed to cross the halfway line, through down the middle. Now he's asking all his players to come forward. There's about 3 or 4 players on the edge of the penalty area. Doski, cross from the left-hand side, brought back by Muhammad Ali, and then cleared away by Norway, and it's going to be free kick here against Mustafa Sadoun. It was a challenge on Andrew Schildrup. It's going to be free kick for Norway. And Schildrup still down injured, the Benfica man. Inside the penalty area. It does seem to be okay now. He's a great header and clearance away by Andrew Schildrup, but it was the late challenge by Mustafa Sadoun. It's going to be free kick, be taken by Orion Neuland. And now we're inside the last minute of the 6 minutes of stoppage time. Long ball forward. He was aiming for Erling Haaland, and Mustafa Sadoun literally was just holding Erling Haaland. ball goes out of play, and Haaland wasn't happy about it, and neither was Graham Arnold with his player. They managed to get a free kick here, Norway. We're inside the last 30 seconds of the 6 minutes. It's going to be free kick in a dangerous position now for Norway. It's going to be taken by Ryerson halfway through, not from the left-hand side, about 4 or 5 yards away from the left-hand touchline. This could be another chance for Norway. A goal in the remaining seconds will put Norway above France. Played sure by Ryerson. Ryerson gets the receiving ball. Plenty of players waiting for it. They're calling for it. Patrick Berg cross the ball to the right-hand side of the penalty area. Picked up by Christopher Raya. Trying to go around the defender. Managed across inside the single box. Headed by Haaland. Up in the air. And the ball goes into the back of the net. And the goal by Thorstvedt on the 6th minute. The substitute has put Norway forward up. It's Norway 4, Iraq 1. And this time, it's Thorstvedt, Christian Thorstvedt, the 27-year-old with a goal. A lovely cross, a fall for Raya from the right-hand side. Chipped the ball to the edge of the 6-yard box, headed back by Erling Haaland inside the 6-yard box. And the ball headed in the end, above the keeper by Christian Thorstvedt. And I can tell you that goal is being looked at, a possible handball in the build-up by Christopher Raya. And VAR are checking this. We haven't gone through the restart yet, and the Gambian referee is still waiting for it. In fact, he hasn't given it all clear. And we're up and underway again. And the referee has stopped play. And indeed, it's the final whistle in this Group I match. And Norway are victorious by 4 goals to 1. And they lead the group above France, who've beaten Senegal early on by 3 goals to 1. But nevertheless, Iraq had made a good performance, but it wasn't good enough. With 2 goals from Erling Haaland in the 29th and the 43rd minute. Ostergaard scoring in the 77th. And then the substitute Christian Thorstvedt scoring the 4th goal for Norway in the 6th minute of stoppage time. And of course, the Iraqi goal has been scored by Ayman Hussein in the 39th minute. So it's full time here in Boston. We finished Norway 4, Iraq 1.
Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page.